That's the milk bottle I'm after right there. R.S. Edmiston and Sons. And I'm desperately looking for the one that says Son and not Sons. Hey folks, how's it going? Beautiful day out this morning. I almost went metal detecting, but then I was like, oh, all the crazy hunters are gonna be out today. And I got a couple sites that are just in the woods, but barely in the woods. Hunters shouldn't be there, but I know they will. There's a chance. And I do not want to run into some crazy hunter that has a thing for shooting his gun. Anyways, so I decided to come back to the bottle dump. Yeah. So I got a couple things in my mind that, well, let me tell you, the most important one, this spot right here. And I have some bottles laid out here that I have saved, and I have some bottles over there that I have saved, which I have to move all those right now because what I'm doing, this was my best spot. This is my best spot right here. Completely best spot. I know that sun's bright, so that's why I turned you over. Milk bottles, marbles, everything. So what I need to do is I need to get rid of all this spoils. This is all spoil right here. The whole entire thing. And it kind of goes down to almost that level down there. So tons right here. But I have a hole on the other side where I can put everything. I went down over here. I started right about here and pushed my way in. And then I worked over a little bit. Just beautiful, beautiful bottles, beautiful hole. So all this needs to go, and we need to drill straight down and see what's down there, because I didn't come over because my pile was here. So that's what we're doing today. Or at least get a good start on it, because it's a lot of material to move, and I have to move a lot of bottles at the same time. Oops. And I have, you know, lots of bottles just laying around over here, so I need to get all these moved. And there's a test pit I did. Really didn't have much in it. That's the spoil pile for it. But as you see, all this material right here needs to go over there, so I can drill in and come back. I started coming up over here and see if I can drill in that way, but all the spoils was just it's too much. It's falling in and getting in my way. So once I get that down to 0, which I'm gonna flop it all over there, I have all this area in here it's virgin, it's undug. It only has spoils pile on it. So let's get started. It's gonna be a lot of work. I'll see you. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention too, during the course of my dig, I believe it was yesterday, I found a hood ornament, 1927 Buick Master sedan, 4-door sedan, goddess hood ornament. Nice relic. Yeah. Alright, I gotta get this kudzu out of here now. I got the bottles moved. Just gotta get the kudzu out. There's a chance I'm gonna find more marbles. I found a jar, a broken jar, full of marbles, something like 50 something marbles in this hole. And I lost a shooter So there's a chance I can find that shooter and other marbles too. Yeah, you can really see the extent of my dig from yesterday. I left my shovel down here, so I gotta go get it. Those are all the bottles. That's all junk. Yeah, I'm not coming back to this spot. There's a lot of digging for nothing. I got a nice little heap pile going now. I'll let the rain and stuff devour that a little bit. Hopefully something will pop out. I gotta get up this hill. Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh, this kudzu is impossible. Okay. Yeah. And what was I saying about marbles? Oh, that one's broken. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Looks like a cat's eye or something clear. Yeah. Broken marble. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a lot of work. That's a lot of spoils. This is why you have to strategically dump your spoils, because had I known that the best spot would have been underneath the spoils, I would have never put the spoils there. You only know when you dig. It's nice actually, because I'm rediscovering all the old stuff I found in here before. Look at that old tricycle. And just to clean that up and hang that up, and you can tell what it is. Got some stamping in there, and I think that might be the crank to it. That's a lot of work right there, but it gives me an opportunity to find more of these. This was I forget the title of it, but I think it was milk bottle and marble honey hole, and that's exactly what it was. Full of milk bottles, the nice rare ones, and 50-something marbles. You just can't beat that, and I know I probably didn't get them all, so this gives me a good opportunity to see what I missed as well. Yep. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. I must have set that out and forgot about it. We'll save that. I'll point it up that way to let me know that I want to keep it. Also, one of my new subscribers, and thank you, appreciate that, also a bottle hunter. I watched his video. He only has one video, but it's good, and I forget the name, sorry, but yeah, I'll give a shout out later on too. Had a great idea, and I like the way you're doing things. It's awesome. So I'm probably gonna do the same thing. Makes sense, you know. Normally, you know, when we find these pharmacies, stuff like this, things that are so common that we find tons of them, we tend to set them aside and don't even think twice about them. But this gentleman, he's saving the variations of them. The tall one, the short one, the medium one, the tiny one. A whole, basically, all the combinations of them, of the various types. And that's a great idea, because, you know, things sell better as a set than they do by themselves. Especially these not so great bottles, you know, the throwaways is what we call them. So, you know, I'm gonna look through my piles and start doing that, because that makes a lot of sense. There's a few bottles in here I want to keep as well, the ones that aren't cracked. There's a Model T Ford Jack that I found. Yeah, so great idea, and I appreciate all the input you know, all my viewers give me and stuff, and You know, I watch your videos. When you subscribe to me and you have videos, the first thing I do is notice you're a new subscriber, and I head straight to your channel. The very first thing I do, and I watch your videos. I check you out. Yeah, it's the nice thing to do, you know, support. And I subscribe to your channels. So, appreciate it. Keep the good work up. Thank you. Mitchie. I must have missed it. I don't see any cracks. Well, yeah, it's got a ding. We'll throw it over in the safe pile in case somebody wants it. This is a big pile of dirt. I'm getting there, and the sweet spot is down there. What is that? It's a bead. Look at that. It's a little bead. We'll save it. That's the sweet spot, right in there, underneath that pile. And just rediscovered a White House vinegar that I must have lost in there, or scooped out on accident. Yeah, it's lucrative going through your old spoils. Where are all the marbles? Where you at? So what I'm doing, and I'll show you, come down here, because I want to be able to dig this out here. I already started to come in. I want to be able to come in here as well. That's the natural, and it rises up slightly to that natural. I'm down to the natural over there now. So I want to start here, right here, and dig down and push my way all the way up to the big hole that I dug up there, and pull all the bottles out of here. This is a sweet spot. It's full of bottles, good bottles. It's looking good, getting down to that natural. Whew, that's a lot of dirt to move. Just going ahead and filling up that hole that I made down there. So I already dug it. Then I can just move this and continue up. But what I'll probably do is just start digging right there, because I know underneath that pile is the best. Right here, going that way. Yeah. Probably gonna start finding more marbles in this pile, because that's the pile that the marbles came out of. All this was pretty much out of the first few scoops that I made in that hole. Whew, oh yeah. It's a lot of digging. I'll put that there for size comparison. It's a big clump of dirt. At least it was. I got half of it done. Now there's one I missed. First McNess Co., Freeport, Illinois. It's a nice kind of ambery bottle. Save that. And this is what I'm after. But this one doesn't have the embossing on it. But this hole was filled with milk bottles. This one was melted a little bit, so I didn't save it. But yeah, nice big old milks like that. The ones that are embossed are valued at 200 bucks each. Yeah. So I don't mind digging all this for that. Nope. Just saw a marble on my shovel, and then I let the dirt back down. See if I can find it. There it is, right there. Yeah, nice. Orangey kind of marble. Look at that. Beauty. Love my marbles. That's 1.5. There's gonna be more in there, I guarantee it. Look at that. Something I probably lost in here. Spiderweb flask. Nice. Beauty. And a ketchup. You gotta have the ketchups. Oh yeah. That's a big old shampoo maybe. Wow. Art Deco right there. Look at that. That's a beauty. Doesn't have the spider on it, but it has the spider webs. We'll save that. Nice. Keep that there in case I want it later. Alright. And these are all the ones I'm just pulling out of the pile and I'm just tossing over here for now. I miss a lot and you don't even realize it. At least I do. Guess now I know how much I miss. Maybe I ought to go through all my piles. What do we got here? I missed that one. Oh, what's this one? Missed that one. Missed that one. Missed that one. Maybe I set these out and buried them on accident. I do that a lot. Buffalo, New York. RV Pierce, MD. Yeah, this looks like something I set out and I just accidentally buried. Oh, I remember that one. Oh, yeah, I remember. That's the Atlas Good Luck. It was melted. Oh, yeah, I did set these out and they got buried. Ah, oh, it's too bad on that one. That's highly collectible. That's the one everybody wants right there. Would someone still buy that? You think? I don't know. I'll save it. I'll put it over in the safe pile. Just in case somebody wants it, they just let me know. Yeah, there's more bottles up in there. Yeah, that's a bottle hoard that I had set aside and most likely accidentally covered up. Figures. Well, almost there. I think I'm getting really close. At least within 2 feet of where I started digging last time. I believe this is about where I started this hole going in up into that hill, and I dug straight down and straight over, following the bottles. And there was bottles coming out this way, but I couldn't get to them because I had my pile on it. So it's actually quite fun to go back through your own pile and realize what a doofus I was, and missing marbles, and there was a few bottles in there that were pretty decent. Oh well, nobody's perfect. Alright, I'm going to keep hacking away at that and get in there and see. Yeah, because there's a bottle. That's a bottle hoard of mine. That was set there. Oh, that flask is busted. Busted. Nice. Alright, and then all I'm going to do is just drill down here and go over. That's gonna be fun. Can't wait. $200 milk bottles coming up. I don't remember finding a tool. It was in my spoils pile. It's a wrench. We'll clean that up and we'll save it. That's a nice relic. I keep all tools. They make things possible. Yeah, almost there, almost there. That's the milk bottle I'm after right there. R.S. Edmiston and Sons. And I'm desperately looking for the one that says Son and not Sons. That one got a little heated. Just started going down. This is going to be the richest area over here. And definitely feeling the chunkiness down there already. That's a broken knee high. Got kudzu. That might be a broken milk. Oh yeah. A lot of work. A lot of work to do. Going straight down and right up to that pile. First bottle, what's it gonna be? Oh, food product. Oh, they're in there. Sweet, and they're gonna get better as I go up. Awesome. Yeah, there's chunkiness down here. For sure. Deeper I go, the better. That one looks a little distorted. Well, there's some evidence of some burning. That's for sure. Oh, that's a new one for me. I believe AC Hind, HYND Co. Buffalo, New York. It's got like a pyramid or something on it. Oh, that would make a nice glass. We'll save it in case somebody wants to turn it into a glass. Yeah, we're getting into the nice chunkies now. It's another food product. Boy, these things are like, they could survive anything. Oh yeah, nice chunky layer down there. Oh man, this is gonna be wonderful. I'll take it as deep as it can go. That is the smallest food cup I have found yet. I'm gonna save those two and do what my viewer does, and piece them together into small, medium, and large. Yeah, that's a great idea. Good idea, dude. Yeah. It looks like a distorted melted Coke. Let's see what it is, though. Oh man, that is the worst one I've seen yet. Look at that. Phew. I don't know if we're gonna be able to tell. Oh. We're not gonna be able to tell. Wow. Beautiful color, though. Yeah, there's some melting going on down there. Here we go. Here's another one that we could possibly read. Oh, it's a 23 Christmas Coke. Well, alright. That works for me. Charlotte. Oh, I don't find very many of those. Bummer on that. Oh, we got something else coming up. What is it? Oh, nobody wants to claim it. That's not my bottle. $1935? Something from 35-ish. Alright. That means we need to go much deeper. Alright, so I'm down about 2 feet, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrape this over 2 feet and get a nice big square out of it. And then from there I'll start going down from this layer. And I just ran into another bottle. What is that? Something. No telling. So this upper layer has a little bit of burn going on. Yeah, it does. That's alright. We can get underneath it. There's always layers that haven't been touched. And I did find an evidence of a milk. So milks are in there, just like I thought. We just need to find them intact. Let's do it. Just widening the hole and looking. Just all this stuff is pretty well melted and broken in here on this upper layer. But that looks like a milk bottle to me. Of course, it'll probably be a jar. Oh, it's a broken milk, isn't it? No, you didn't. No. No. They're in here, folks. Those are what I'm after right there. That would have been, that's the small one, so that probably would have been about $100, maybe 120. Oh, that just breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. And I don't even see the top, so that was broken. Oh my goodness. Ay, ay, ay. That's okay. That's why I'm digging where I'm digging, because I know those expensive bottles are in here. We'll find them. Gotta go deeper. Just pulled out a nice green Caravan from Charlotte. No doubt, because that's where they were made. Yeah. What's the date on that? March 24, 31. That's nice. Embossed. Green. It's hard to find greens that are embossed, so this oyster, this is going down. I've hit a sandy layer. I think they use that for fill. I don't think that's natural. I think that was fill, so I need to go down further, but I'm gonna go down as far as I can going that way. Yeah, that's the top. I haven't seen a woolly bear in years. He's having some struggle. That's all loose. You're gonna have a hard time getting up there, buddy. I guess he's trying to go up the hill. I'll help him. Got a license plate, but there's no way I can read that one. It's an older one. See how thin that is? Let's see if the rain will knock it loose a little bit. Yeah, it's going deeper. There's a sand layer. I believe that's fill, and I cut through it, went down, sure enough, hitting things down there, so nice, goes deep. It's a pretty rich layer. All kinds of stuff. Oh, lots of jars. I almost thought that was aqua. I think I did it to myself again. This whole mound up here is all this material. It's all this sandy stuff. And I don't know, I don't think that's natural soil. I think that's what they brought in to cover up the dump. And they just dumped it in piles, hoping that it would just kind of go over. Maybe they pushed it over, maybe they didn't. A lot of spots in here, it doesn't look like they pushed it on top of the stuff, but then again, there are layers down here that are on top. But that is coming down like this. You can see it. And it's coming down, 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 and that's all debris on top of that sand. But if I cut down here, where the sand is, cut down, it goes into another debris pile. So I think I put a pile of dirt on top of a rich area again. So I'm probably going to have to move all of that downhill more in order to get the rest of this out over here in this corner. Yeah, awesome. I'm just following the sand, cutting in. See that white house right there? Laying right on top of that sand layer? Oh yeah. Nice, that's a medium-sized white house. We'll go get that. All this debris is falling this way, and that's the deepest part over there. And I got a lot of debris on top of that, so I gotta move that too. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna cut into here today, cut that out, and see what this does, because it looks like it's slanting off. And then I'll be able to move all that another day and get this other material out of here. I'll continue going that way. I'm definitely going after that White House right now. There's another milk I'd like to find. I haven't found a complete one yet in this entire dump. Just shards. This is the second shard. W.B. Harris milk. Yeah, that one's going to be worth a lot more than the one, the R.S. Edmiston and Sons. If I can find an intact one, that would be sweet. For sure. Oh, yes. Yeah. There you go. These are highly sought after right now. Women love them. Women want them. There you go. White House. What's it say? For blah blah blah. For generations, the tradition. Something like that. Vinegar. White House. It's nice and clean too. Beauty. You usually find a lot of these with the crackle on the sides, but no embossing. This one has the embossing, so it's definitely a lot nicer. And that would have been a large White House vinegar. Bummer. Jeez, bro. And these things can make it through a nuclear blast too. I don't save them. There's too many of them. Some kind of little amber. No telling. Something. Ooh, look at that. Let me clean it off. Clowerly Johnson Brothers, England. It's a little teacup platter. You gotta be careful sometimes if you rub them, that paint comes off. That's nice. We'll save that. Looks like a little kid's set. Well, that explains why that area over there was jam-packed. That sand kept it over there. When they dumped, looks like some of it spilled over this way. So that's going to be the richest spot. Definitely, this is the peak of this little mound. That's solid sand. That's the same material as this. Solid. So I have to assume that was truckload dumped there, just dumped on top, and I'm sure there's a dump material underneath that. That's going to be near impossible to get to because it is just a big, huge pile of sand. So it's curving. It's going back in towards where my richest hole is, which is good. And I should start finding milks pretty soon. Could that be another White House? Oh, is it going to be embossed? Please be embossed. Oh, yes! Yes! Another White House embossed. Fantastic. Yes, it's in good shape too. Nice. No cracks or anything on it. Embossed White House. One of the most sought after bottles right now. Interesting. I used to just toss those things. I was like, well, geez, there's another White House vinegar. But yeah, people want them. A radiator cap. I think that's Model T. Not sure. That one's in bad shape. I think that's Model T. It's old and iron, so it's not the 20s. Well, it could be, but Model Ts were kind of rugged anyway, and they were pretty much all iron. Yep. Whew. Yeah, that'll work. Anyways, shotgun shell. So anyway, I wanted to share something with y'all while I take a break from digging. Whew. Did a lot of digging today so far. But anyways, if you are a digger, like me, especially a privy digger and a dump digger, you're getting into things that, let me just say, archaeologists don't want you to be getting into. Archaeologists, yes. And you got to remember this. In the archaeology community, most of these people have doctorates, and they have a lot of influence. What they're saying, and I know this because I follow archaeology very intently. It is one of my passions. I wanted to be an archaeologist when I was a kid. I should have been an archaeologist. You know, life is what it is. But anyway, there's a lot of talk right now, especially with all the COVID and stuff like that. They're using it for their opportunity. So beware. They are saying that you are digging stuff up that could potentially unleash new pandemics, new hazards, things that have been buried in the past. Don't believe the hype at all. I don't believe it. Cannot believe it. I've been digging for decades now, and I've never heard of anybody getting sick, unleashing pandemics from stuff that's been sitting in the ground for 100 years. But they are saying it, and they do have the influence to do something about it. If they get enough community following, enough people to hear them, you better be sure they're going to kick you out of these places, and they're going to attack you, because that's what they do. They tried for many, many, many years. As a matter of fact, they're still trying to get metal detecting banned and licensed, where you have to go out and get a license in order to do it. I imagine they'll probably try to do the same thing with diggers. If you're digging privies and dumps and stuff, you're going to have to get a license. One, they're going to know who you are. They're going to follow you. They're going to track you. They're going to keep an eye on you and charge you money to do it, and make it a hassle for you to be able to go out and do it. Trust me, these licenses aren't going to be free, and I'm sure you're going to have some credentials and stuff to back it up. So just a word of advice: keep your ears open for this one, because I'm hearing it in the archaeological channels that are out there, and that's just going to tick me off big time, because, man, this, and that's how it is in England. You need a freaking license for everything, but we're not England, okay, folks? This is not England. Matter of fact, we fought a Revolutionary War to make sure of that. But those folks over there, they're the ones who influence these folks over here. So, just a word of advice, and be wise. So, well, I'm getting there. I followed that sand, just digging in. Haven't found anything spectacular except for those right there. White House vinegars. I know they used to never be anything great, but now, I enjoy digging them because people want them. So, but we got a bunch of bottles up there already. There we go. Block this sun a little bit for you. A lot of those I found in the past, and all of these I found today. Nothing great yet, except for some White Houses. Let's keep going. That's the layer I want to be in right there. Beautiful stuff coming out. Lots and lots of bottles. Beautiful stuff. I mean, I haven't found any great bottles yet, but I just started cutting into it. It is full. It is a rich layer of debris. You see how the sand layer comes down, and it just dives down over that way. So Nice. I'm gonna bring down some more, just a little bit more, and then I already got about 2 feet of dirt spoils in this hole that I gotta dig out as well, because I want to be able to come back and dig down. Got an amber cheese, bro. Vaseline. Usually find the clear ones. The amber is always nice. That's a dark. That's more like a dark green than amber. I know, it's hard to see there. Well, I guess it is an amber. Yep, nice. We'll take that all day long. Nice layer in here. Really nice. Is that another cheese, bro? Oh, it's cracked. No name on it. No embossing. But it's cracked. Yeah, it just fell apart. Bummer. I know, it's hard to see. Looks like an amber jar. Yeah, it's an amber jar. Owens glass. We'll save that as well. Save all my ambers. I'm tuckered out, by the way. Completely. I've dug a lot. But I'm still going. There's a big piece of quartz in there. Interesting. Still going. I want to knock down. I want to go up to that right there. I want to knock all this down before I leave. It's a Grove's Tasteless Chill Tonic, prepared by Paris Medicine Co., St. Louis. Aqua. Oh, ashtrays are collectible. This thing would have been awesome. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, this is a fantastic layer. What is this gonna be? I don't think I've found anything like that before. What in the world is that? Oh, I wore my pants out here. I usually put on coveralls. Oh, I just got so excited I jumped in, I forgot I had my pants on. I have to pressure wash Statesville, North Carolina. Oh, it does say something. Orange Crush. Wow, I've never seen an Orange Crush like that, have you? That's interesting. Huh. Nice, that's a keeper for sure. Says the same thing on this side. Orange Crush Bottling Co. Nice, we'll save that for sure. Interesting stuff. Definitely a good place to look for bottles. As I get closer to that wall, it gets better and better. I'd love to find a cobalt blue cheese, bro, and I don't think they made them. Wow. Yeah, it's getting really nice. Starting to get a lot of bottle debris coming out. Beautiful. And the deeper I go, the better the stuff is. Up here, it's pretty well melted. What's that one gonna be? Oh, that didn't get melted and that did. Interesting. It's another no-namer. Stay there. It's pretty green. Yeah, see this layer down here, that sandy layer down there? That's filled with bottles, nice bottles too. And up here in the reddish material, that's your burn layer. So, you gotta go under, we gotta be in that layer down there, down about 4 feet or so. Pretty awesome. And this stuff is just mangled up here. What in the world is that thing? I thought maybe a clock at first, but the numbers are all weird. Oh, wait a minute. No, they are weird. Hold on. 1, 2, oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess they aren't weird, they're just backwards. I can't imagine it went this way. That is weird. Huh. That's interesting. We'll save that. Grandmother clock probably, or grandfather clock, one of those. Look at the debris in here. Man, look at this. There's a bottle right there. I see it. There's a bottle. Survive the inferno. I gotta go much deeper though, because I'm right at the spot where I was finding all those milk bottles, but I gotta go much deeper. Best place to be, right here in all this debris. Man, I love it. You just never know what you're gonna pull out of there. Looks like some kind of pharmacy. Just never know what's gonna fall out. That looks like a big wheel rim. Let me take that down. Whoa, that was melted. Can't tell. That's another teacup. With the falcon on it. Cool, huh? Nice. Put it this way a little more. Oh, I'm exhausted and I shouldn't be digging still. But I am. See, I need to get all this out of here so I can go straight down next time I come. Get all the big bricks and everything else so I can scoop it out nice and easy. Just trying to make my work easier for the next trip. Should probably be tomorrow. Not a whole lot of stuff in this upper layer. It's really burnt, but underneath that, in that sandy layer I showed you, it's a leg to something. Beautiful, beautiful stuff down there. This is going to take me a couple hours to dig out when I come back. Bricks out of here. Found a lot of pottery. Nothing with script marks today. Melted. See, that's all stuff from earlier hunts up there. That's all debris up there. You can see where the kudzu is growing, and then my debris on top of it. All this under here is untouched. I didn't dig through it. But show you what we got. That's what I did today. Besides moving all the dirt that was on top of it. That's a lot of digging. And I got to get all that dirt out of there and drill straight down. That's where all the good stuff is. But my hole's big enough now where I can actually do that. The best layer, you see that sand wall that I showed you in the middle? The best layer is right on the other side of that, down. Yeah, and those are all the bottles I pulled out today. Laying around. Just a few keepers. But all the legwork was right there. Getting down to that good layer. So, let me clean up. Alright folks, that's going to do it for me today. I'm whooped. Ooh, that was a lot of moving dirt. It's good for the muscles. Yeah. I love it. Great for the muscles. Let me show you what I'm keeping. So that's what I'm keeping. Not a whole lot, but still. I got 3 White House vinegars. Yeah, 3. Nice. And they're all embossed. I got that Coca-Cola bottling product. I got a spider web flask. And that orange crush that I've never found here before. And interesting. Orange Crush Bottling Co. It's a different design. I want to see what date that is on it. Got that little England dish. My girls would love to play with that. And a little amber cheese bro, which I always keep the ambers. There are so many clear ones out there. There's a bottle hoard of stuff that I've left earlier. And I put all the bottles together that I pulled out today. All this right here. So that's a lot of bottles. And some of them that are laying on top as well. It's a lot of bottles. So there's a lot of stuff in here. It's those that I'm after right there. The full milk bottles, the R.S. Edmiston & Sons. But we'll see if we can find them. And the thing is I have not hit the layer where I started digging last time. I think I got to move over to the left a little bit to hit that. But, I mean, that is filthy rich down there. Filthy rich. And all we have to do is go down deep. Go down deep to cash in. It's a nice bottle. Why is that sitting there? I might have just tossed it out. Citrate of magnesia. Yeah. And this is the weirdest thing. I mean, the numbers are all backwards. I don't get it. I don't get that. But maybe all the clockworks were inside here. But you think it would have had like a brass or copper disc that had the numbers on it. This is brass, but strange that they're backwards like that. I don't know. I'll have to check in to see how they make those back in the old days. And, yeah, weird. I don't know. You just never know what you're going to find. Just never know. And that was a lot of dirt I moved today. Sure was. This was a ravine. I was going to dig in here. Remember I said I had started here. And I was going to dig up to the spot where I was finding all those milk bottles. But I wanted to dig up that way. Well, I needed a place to put all that dirt. So guess what? Better there than over here, because over here all the debris is coming out this way. So all this pile right here has to go down this hill. And that's not a huge deal. There's a lot of debris there, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. And I might have to move some of that right there some more. But we're going to drill down next time I come. So, got to drill down and hit the bottom. Oh, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Whew. Oh, my muscles are sore. I'm tuckered out completely. Time to go home and eat some turkey. I have some left over. Yup. Stuffing, and my wife makes this green bean casserole. I'm from the north, you know. We didn't do that. Green bean casserole is like, what in the world is that? But she's a Southern belle, so that's what they do in the South, I guess. I don't know. Delicious stuff. What else does she do differently? I think that's about it. Yeah, we would have just the basic turkey, stuffing, squash. Yeah. Alright, anyways, I had fun. Oh my goodness. Oh. That's how you keep your muscles up, it is. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.